So today we are going to work with Django template language. So what is Django template language? Django makes it possible to separate Python and HTML file. As I told in this Django, we have a option where a Python code and HTML code is done separately. So how it is done? The Python goes in views and HTML goes in template. As we have learned in the previous example, yeah. Once we have done in views and second one we are done in a file that home.html or anything, right? To link these two files, Django relies on render function and Django template language. So what is a render function and what is a request function that we are going to run? Request function already ever learned HTTP response, that is it will respond for the given query or asking for the file. But here we are going to work on a render function. So what is a render function? The function takes three parameters. One is the request, that is the initial request, then the path of the template, and second one is dictionary the parameters. So the path is the relative to the template directory option in the project settings.py variable. Dictionary of a variable. A dictionary that contains all the variable needed to a template. These variables can be created or you can use a local to pass all local variables declared in view. So this is about your template. Now already we have worked on a project. So what was the project? Yeah, we have worked with new project. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to work with a template. So I'll create a folder with name templates. This should be done in the root directory. So done, I have created templates folder. So in templates folder I can write my codes. Okay, so what I should write, I should create a HTML file. This is my HTML file. I can give the name anything. Obviously we are working with home.html, so I'll give home.html. I'll click on okay. Here I'm getting the title, head, body. As you know, you have worked with this, so no need to explain it once again. So here what I'm going to do, I'm just going to type hello world. Not taking a bigger example, just I'm typing hello world. Done. So what we have done, we have created the templates. In that we have created a file with name home.html. So this much is over. Then what I need to do, I need to do some changes in settings.py. So how to go to settings.py? Go to this new project. Here I have settings.py. So why settings.py? I have to join base directory with templates directory, as I should tell that this is my base directory and it should be directed to the templates. So I should go to settings.py. In settings.py, what I need to do, I need to do some changes. So here my code starts. First I will say import OS. I'm working with some OS application modules, so I'm importing that OS. Whenever we work on some modules, we have to import that. So after this, where I should have a change. I need to change it here. So what we need to change, we have to give OS dot path dot join, then a bracket. What is the path? That is base directory, comma. Here we have done it. We have done it in templates. As I'm telling, I should join base directory and the templates folder. Done. This much is over. So after this, what I need to do, I should go to views.py. So this is my view.py. Here I want to work with what? A render function. So I will say from Django dot shortcuts import render import render function. So at present I'm not working with the render function, so this is not highlighted. So I will remove that HTTP response and I will work with the render function. I will work with a render function. So in the render function, what I'm requesting, I should first pass a request, and then what I need, I want to work with home.html. I should pass the file. As I'm working with render function, I should give the file name. Once this is done, what I can do, I can run and check. Just we'll have a check. Where is my this? Come out of this prompt. cd cd users cd nd nd. I have project one, I guess. Yeah. That what is my project name? cd new pro, I guess. Wrong with project name. Okay, cd my new pro. cd my new. Yeah, we are in the project. Now what I can do, I can run the server manage.py run server with the command. But I have gone wrong. I have gone with the spelling. Run server. Obviously, it is going to take some time. Yeah. So just click on this. I'm getting hello world. Yeah. This much you got. What I have done, I have created a folder with name templates. In that templates, I have written home.html. Once home.html is written, I have made some changes in settings.py, and then in views, I have worked with a render function. Done. So now here what we are given done in views.html, I have just passed home.html and not taken any parameters. This we call it as a static concept, static or dynamic. Now we have to pass the parameters in view.py, whether it is static or dynamic. What is static? Static means whenever I run the program, I will get the result as same, that is hello world. And if I want to change the parameters every time when I run the program, that time I can go for some other concept. So how we are going to work with this? After this home.html, what I need to do, I need to pass values. So what is that? I'll give the name. Okay. Then this. Then I'll give this. Okay. We are working with curly brackets, not round brackets. So this is the variable name, and this is the variable what it should be passed. But even if I make the changes right now, it will show me hello world only. Why? Here we have passed it in views.py, but not in home.html. So how to pass that in home.html? Just go to this hello world. Here use double brackets. Then there what I should give? I should give the variable. Then have a check. Hello world. Anand. Got any issues on this? Okay, if any issues are there, you can let me know. So here we have worked with the templates, that is views.py is there in one files, and htmls are presented or template folder, right? So working with base content, which is common for all, that is install. For that we need to install Jinja in PyCharm. How to install Jinja in PyCharm? You can go to file. In file, I have settings. In settings, I can go to project interpreter. Yeah, this one. Here I can click on this, and here I can give Jinja 2. I already have done. I have installed Jinja, so I am not going to install it once again. Just click on this, and you can add it to your project. Got? So this is what you are going to add a Jinja. So what is Jinja? I'll tell you what is exactly a Jinja. style minimum is this. Already worked with this and this. This also is done. So Jinja is a template engine for Python. It is similar as Django template language. A template engine or a template processor is a library designed to combine templates with a data model to produce a document. Template engine are often used to generate large amount of emails in source code processing or producing dynamic HTML pages. Now we are working with dynamic HTML pages. Instead of working there, we can go for Jinja. We create a template engine where we define a static part and a dynamic part. The dynamic parts are later replaced with the static data. Here what we are going to do, we are going to define a static as well as dynamic part. But the dynamic part are later on replaced with static part are later replaced with dynamic part. The render function later combines templates with data. Okay. Here I have an example. What is that? First we need to create a file with name base.html. So what I require? I require base.html. So why base.html? Here we are not going to work with anything. Here I am just creating a blank page. In that the body color is red. And here I am giving block codes. This is a Jinja format. What we say, I am telling that block contents and end of the block. So this is what we are working with Jinja. This is the Jinja format. Okay. So now what happens, I am going to create a base.html, and in base.html there is nothing but I am going to give color as red. So I'll copy this content. Instead of typing, I'll go to, where is my template? Yeah, somewhere here. I'll go to this. I will click on new, and here not Python file. I should work with HTML file. I'll go to new HTML file. Here I will give the name as base and click on done. I will run this. Done. I have done what? I have done a file with now main name base.html. So once base.html is done, what I want to do? I want to apply the same settings to home.html. I want the color as red, title as CAD engineering, and this to this home.html. So I'll go to home.html. Already I worked with hello world. I'm not going to change any code over there. What I need to do here, I need to specify. What I need to specify, I need to specify that extend base.html. So again the Jinja format comes a curly brackets, and this I will say extends the bracket quotes base.html. Done. So close the quotes and close the Jinja format. So once this is done, I am extending what base.html, that I am telling that I will work on base.html. I want to work with base.html for the settings. This is like you're creating a CSS. You're extending CSS from other file to this file. So once this is done, I can go for block quotes and this. So here I will say it as block content done. So I want this in block content. At the last, I need to end block. Yeah. Yeah, this much is done. Now in the base.html, we have not written anything in block content as I want it blank. But here I am typing hello world. That what I need to print. Just we will have a check. What? So whatever I have written in base.html, that is only color, and I am extending it to home.html. This is how you can use external files inside your files using template language. So the next program is of adding two numbers. So for adding two numbers, what you require? I will do the same thing in home.html. What I need to add two numbers. Okay, so I require two text boxes and one submit button, but it is the attributes of form, so I require form. So here I am taken form action is equal to add, enter the first number, input type is equal to text, name is equal to num1, enter the second number, input type is equal to text, name is equal to num2, and what we are taken, we are taken submit. Here I am giving form action is equal to add. So there are two parameters, one is get and second one is post. As you know what get and post will do. Okay, that get and post, will check it out later. Now we'll go for get. The first option is get only. By default it will be get. Okay, we are going to work with adding of two numbers. So here I require form action is equal to add, enter the first number, second number and submit. So I'll just copy this. As I told, these are the attributes of form, and I will paste it and this. So I am extending base.html, so I have not changed the codes. I want it in red color and I want two inputs and one submit button. So this much is over. So what is the action? It is add, and by default it will be get. So once this is done, what I can do, I need to define the function in views.py. So I'll go to views.py. This is my view.py. I'm not going to touch home request as I would require home request. Just I will remove this. I don't want to work with this. Just I will remove this. Okay, home.html. So once this is done, I need to define one more function. Why? We are calling add function. Okay, so I am going to work with add. So what is add? It's also a request. Done. So in add, what is required? The first thing is value 1 is equal to int request.get. So what is request.get? What I am getting it from the form, that is request get. The variable name what I used for buttons, the text box. Done. Value is equal to num1, and the same way I will take for the second value, that is val2. Okay, done. And here I will make it as num2. So I have taken two numbers, and next is res is equal to val1 plus val2. So once this is done, I will say return render, then I will say request. I should create a file with name result, that I'll create it later on, result dot html. This is done. So after that I am passing the parameters, that is result. I should not use in single quotes. Done. So what I have done, I have taken two values, I have added that, and the result I am sending it to result.html. Done. So this is done in view. So what is the next part I need to do? I have taken the form, yeah, I have taken two numbers, I have added it and I have returned it. So once this is done, I need to make some changes in urls.py. There are two URLs as I told, one is of the app and second one is of the project. So I am working with apps URL. So here also I can need to specify that path, what is the name, I am working with add. Okay, in this where it is present in views.add, and name is equal to add. This much is over. So what you have done, we have taken add. In that add, I am telling it is present in views dot add, name is equal to add, some white spaces issues, done. So now this is also over. Now what is the next part I am going to do? I am going to go to output file. This is my output file. I am not interested in typing this once again. Just copy this, result. Here I have taken result and I have called it for result. So I'll just run it. 20, 30. I'm getting the result as 50. So this was the example, that taking two numbers, then changing it in views, then creating a result dot this.